Are you struggling to grow your social media channels? Well, in this video, I'm going to be sharing the 3 areas that contribute to the growth of any social media platform. So whether you're looking to grow your own personal account or your clients, from this video, you'll walk away with tangible, actionable steps that you can implement after this video is over to grow your social media channels. All right, let's jump in. As a social media manager, my clients hire me to execute and create interesting, compelling social media campaigns, and also to grow their social media channels. So I fully understand what it takes to grow a social media channel because clients trust that I know how to do this. First area that contributes to the growth of any social media platform is content. Posting consistent, valuable, targeted content is a prereq for growing any social media platform. When you are running a social media channel, you have to be posting really valuable content to your audience. Now, a great way to determine this, if you're not quite sure, is taking a deep dive at your analytics of your insights to see which posts are performing the best, getting the most likes, the most comments, the most shares, and you can kind of start to see trends and to see which kind of content, like which pillars of content that your audience is most interested in. Another thing that you could do too is I've seen a lot of influencers and a lot of brands actually use, specific to Instagram, the poll feature on Instagram stories, and they just flat out ask their audience, hey, do you want to see more of this content? What do you guys think about this content? And they actually just solicit direct feedback from their audience. So this is a great way too, because if you feel like you're not quite there and you've been posting a lot of different stuff and you haven't quite gotten the traction that you wanted to get, you can simply ask your audience and get feedback and determine which content they really want to see. So I'd like to take it a step further and bring it to a foundational level. Sometimes it's helpful to revisit your target audience or your marketing persona just to get a feel for like, who are you targeting? What are they going through right now? What do they like to see? Like, what are they experiencing? What are their fears? What are their issues? What are they looking forward to? And just kind of get back into their shoes and get back into their mind so you can still write really targeted, interesting content. So sometimes that's helpful too, to just take a step back and revisit your marketing personas. One of the things I love about social media is the analytics, how you can test out different posts to see how they perform. And it's really grounding and it's really informative to actually look at the data and to see how your posts performed with your audience. Because sometimes you think a post is going to do really, really well and it tanks. And then other times, maybe a post goes viral and you had no idea why. So sometimes it's tricky, but with the data, it's really great to look to see what your audience likes to see. So I like to recommend adding in a little bit more variety to your content. You might have different pieces of content that fall under kind of larger overarching pillars. So with your content, try to think about adding in a little bit more variety. So let's say your pillars are, company posts, like testimonials, maybe product-based posts, and then like sharing memes or something like that. So you have these 3 buckets, or 3 to 4 buckets or pillars of content in your content strategy. Maybe try adding in another bucket or just adding in more variety of posts to test. I kind of like to think of it as like an A/B test where you're putting out different types of content to see if your audience really likes it or if it doesn't resonate with them. So maybe kind of go outside of your pillars and maybe you share something that's related to your audience, but it's just totally different and you've never posted about it before, just to get some variety and to see if that is valuable to your audience and to see if they like that. All right, so the second area that contributes to the growth of any social media platform is community management. So community management is such an effective strategy to grow any social media platform. It's so effective when done right and done consistently. Genuinely interacting with the community, taking the time to comment on people's posts, related brands, and just taking taking an effort to be really present in the community and being very genuine too. I think the magic is in asking questions in your comments. With a question, you're really starting to build the relationship and you're asking somebody about themselves and it's genuine, and that is where the magic can happen when you start to ask questions, because it shows that you're really present, you're really interested, and you're really involved in getting to know that brand or business more. Those questions are the gateway into a more authentic relationship. So I highly recommend including questions in your community management. And the third area to grow any social media platform is advertising. So if all else fails, if you're posting really consistent, valuable content and you're highly engaged, highly interactive with your community, try advertising, because advertising is a great way to get in front of new people that you have never gotten in front of before. You know, obviously on Facebook and on Instagram, you can only go so far with organic postings. So when you boost posts and when you advertise, you can just get in front of new eyeballs and get your brand out there pretty cheaply too. Like honestly, boosting posts can be anywhere from like $10 to $15, and you can reach a good amount of people. And same on Facebook too. You can run Facebook ad campaigns, even like page like campaigns, just to get in front of new people and to get more likes. So advertising could also be part of your strategy as well. The great thing with advertising too is it's so specific. You can literally take your marketing persona or take your target audience demographics and just plug it into Instagram or Facebook to directly advertise to those people, to their demographic, to their interests, so you can get in front of the right people. So it's awesome how with advertising you can get so incredibly specific and just hone in on exactly who you're trying to target. And again, with anything, I would highly recommend testing it out. So maybe if you have like a sale or promotion or something that you want to get in front of a lot of people, try advertising. Maybe try putting like $5-10 behind a post and to see how it does, and prioritize the posts that are really important to your campaign that you want to get in front of a lot of people. So that's a great way to start. And then of course, test every single thing. You know, see if it works for your brand or your business, see if you're getting the results that you want to get, and see if there's ways that you can tweak it and get better. So those are the 3 areas that contribute to the growth of any social media platform. So chances are, if you feel like you're stagnating and you feel like you're not getting the growth that you want with your social media platforms, take a look at these 3 areas and rate yourself from like 1 to 5. How do you think you're doing in each area? And chances are that will be very telling to see where you can improve and maybe where you can scale down.